Welcome back to episode 14 of Rigmor of Bruma. There's going to be a lot of me running around doing about fuck all, because they decided that putting a jumping puzzle in Skyrim was a great idea. Although I suppose it's not really necessarily a jumping puzzle, and it was my fault that I decided to do it in the dark. I am not the smartest crayon in the light bulb drawer, but getting caught on rocks, I think, was the worst problem that I had during this section. The fact that it was rainy and dark really just helped bring everything all together. Also, I sped this section up to 400% speed because it took forever to finish. If I wasn't getting caught on rocks, I was getting caught on how steep the elevation is. And also at some point I realized that my husband went missing, but I wasn't, I wasn't sure where he was, but I was sure that he would catch up eventually. Fighting trolls in the dark wasn't necessarily my favorite part of this section, but compared to what happened afterwards, it was a walk in the park. Normally I edit out all the boring shit of me going through my menus in combat because ain't nobody wants to see that, but since I was going through it at 400% speed anyway, I thought that it would be fine. And of course, this is where things start to get really ugly. Scourge Keep, it's a dungeon. It's gonna be filled with Draugr, because everything is. What I didn't expect is that it would be filled with lots and lots of Draugr Deathlords. And as you can see, I didn't really do a very good job against all of these bajillion Draugr Deathlords. Not by a long shot. And in fact, I just decided that it would be better for me to turn on God mode because I didn't give a fuck about actually fighting these Draugr. I mean, look at how much damage he's taking from my sword. Basically none. I could sit here and wail on him for a really long time. Meanwhile, one of his strikes chunks me down to 3/4 health. And at that point, it's just a matter of time before a cinematic kill knocks me across the floor at Mach 10. Does it actually go to Mach 10? I don't know. But the point is, I didn't want to deal with that, so I just decided to make myself invincible because I don't give a fuck about playing fair. Especially not when somebody decides to fill a dungeon with nothing but Draugr Deathlords, which have way too much health. That was one of the problems that I had with Skyrim in general, not this mod, but Skyrim in its entirety, is that enemies scale up really high, and crafting is more of an optional experience in most games, but if you don't do crafting to make your own weapons and upgrade them, then ultimately you're going to fall really behind on damage later in the game, because the swords that you just pick up off the ground are not going to help you as much as the sword Fuck Off Elf Killer 5000 that does 300 frost damage per strike because you stacked potions like you took a page out of Morrowind's book. And I ain't about that life. Also, let's speed up this dungeon crawl because it's really not that interesting. Right about now. ain't about to fight that many Draugr Death Lords at once. It doesn't matter that I'm invincible. My time is worth more than that. Alright, now let's see what we came here to find. Some gold. And this mace, which... Is it just me, or does that kind of look like Molag Bal's mace? I probably should have actually taken a closer look at it, but I think it's when I didn't care. So, really, the only thing that you missed by me cutting it out was me escaping from Markarth and heading to the Reach. At least I think this is the Reach. It looks like the Reach. And finding this shrine to Boethia in the ass end of nowhere to give her this shitty mace.
Come forward, mortal. Do you have the mace?
Of course I have the mace. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have your damn mace. Yes, it's here.
So you are Azura's little toy.
Rude.
What does she know of the restoration?
An entity wants to pass into the realm of mortals. That's all Dorajira knows.
You have served me well, mortal. But are you worthy of my gratitude?
Khajiit has done what you asked of her. Where have they taken Rigmor?
Do you love this girl?
No. I'm not saying that. Khajiit does not care for Rigmor at all.
Then if your love is unconditional, you must be prepared to go to any length to save her.
She is in grave danger. You must tell me where she is.
But I have the mace. Why should it concern me if she lives or dies? Her sacrifice would suit me well, for I can do battle with the entity and devour it.
Again?
It would cause me great pleasure. The girl is worth more to me dead than alive.
Khajiit has brought you the mace. Please.
Any fool or thief could have stolen the mace. My mercy comes at a price, mortal. You must prove your worth as a warrior before me. Defeat my champions, and I will give you what you need.
You are a cruel and heartless mistress.
I never said I wasn't. But are you worthy of my mercy? Is your love for Rigmor enough to fight my champions in the arena? Decide, mortal. What is it to be?
How does Khajiit know this isn't just another cruel joke?
I give you my word.
Then Dorajira has no choice but to accept your challenge.
This I have got to see.
It's not like you don't hold the Tournament of 10 Bloods like every other weekend, Boethia. And it's time for another speed up, because this was really kind of boring. She just laughs at you in the background while you stab her champions to death.
I can sense her heartbeat, mortal. I can sense her love for you. How cruel a joke it is, then, that your love is untrue. It is a false love. Do you not have the same feelings for her as she for me?
That would be correct. I do not care about Rigmor at all. Khajiit is her guardian. She cannot let feelings cloud her judgment. Now where is Rigmor?
Your judgment is why she is now near death. You failed her. You abandoned her when she needed you the most. Isn't this true, mortal?
No, it's not true. Khajiit would never abandon her. She was tricked by the entity.
The entity? There is no entity, mortal. It is Malakath. Malakath, the spurned fool. Malakath, who wishes to be transformed into a god king, reborn as Trinamak. Admit it, mortal. You love this girl. You want this girl. Would you sacrifice yourself on the altar of Trinamak for her love? Or would you quench her last dying tears with your kiss?
Khajiit is her guardian. She is sworn to protect Rigmor.
If she gave you everything she had to prove her love for you, would you now spurn her?
Absolutely.
As she lies on the dais, her bosom heaving as the daggers plunge, would you swap her fate?
No. Stop.
If her last dying wish was for one last embrace and one last kiss, and her last words were that she loved and forgave you, would you say that you loved her back?
No.
Answer me, mortal! Do you love this girl?
No. No, I really don't.
Answer me, mortal!
My love is unconditional, Boethia.
Would you take her place at the sacrificial altar?
Enough! Khajiit has defeated your champions.
Are a worthy champion. And my word is true. You will know what she is. There are many acolytes, mortal. She is floating on her tears in a sea of writhing darkness, ready to awaken at the moment her bosom bursts at the point of 10 blades, goblets ready so they might drink away her life force at the whim of an usurper. To get to the dais, you will need help. You cannot do it alone. And once she is saved from the black pit of the abyss, you must go into oblivion and strike the sigil stone with Azura's bane.
Why can't I just pick it up like I could in Oblivion?
Only then
That seems like that'd be a lot
will
easier.
be saved.
Also, wasn't the whole
Destroy the
point of
gates,
Martin mantling
or all
Akatosh or
have
whatever
been for
specifically
nothing.
so that they couldn't open any more Oblivion
Go
gates?
and save
That's kind of
your
what ended the whole
beloved
Oblivion crisis.
mortal, who is even now asleep on the dais, awaiting her fate. A fate only you can decide.
Unfortunately, I don't actually have any choice. So, no, I really don't get to decide. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Okay. Malasam, what do you got for me? Anything interesting? Yes? No? Malasam, where is she?
They have taken her to an isolated island stronghold off the northern coast. It is, of course, heavily guarded. I do hope you have some friends that might come to your aid in this time of need.
Thorajira knows 2 people to contact, or at least that she can trust.
Excellent. Go and see your friends, then come and meet me in Dawnstar, down by the docks. I'll have a boat ready to transport you and your friends to the island. I would advise you to prepare for the task ahead, but don't dilly-dally. We won't have much time. The portal is almost ready.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just get going. First, we gotta go talk to Ingo.
Talos. Guardian, we thought you were dead. You can't know how pleased I am to see that you're
not
alive
dead,
and
though.
well.
They didn't even try that hard,
What
really.
is it?
But, well met, Ingo. Sorry to say this isn't just a passing friendly visit.
Rigmor,
Yes, Khajiit needs your help again, old friend.
let's go inside. We can talk there.
Becoming a hag raid.
Hey,
Rigmor is in danger.
I don't need to know the details, Guardian. Just tell me where to go and who to kill. For Rigmor, my blade is yours to command.
We will need to see Cassius.
Of course. Our garrisons have an agreement now. We can just ride in and talk to him. He'll be pleased to see you. You can explain what's going on there.
When will you be ready to leave?
I was born ready. The sooner we leave, the better, so let's make haste.
Yeah, alright, let's get the flip-flop out of here. We gotta go visit Cassius.
Well met, Dragonborn. And Ingo? I take it you must be here on urgent business. Please, come inside and make yourselves comfortable. Hey,
Cassius, Khajiit needs your help. We need your help.
please, explain.
After we took out Diamond Ridge, we were overwhelmed.
What happened? Was Rigmor...
She's alive, but she was taken by the New Order. She is to be sacrificed.
sacrificed?
Those scumsuckers. What's going on?
The New Order have built an Oblivion Gate so they can bring through an entity.
An entity? You mean a Daedric prince, right?
Don't worry, it cannot enter unless it can transform into a god king.
What kind of sorcery is this?
A fucking bad kind, Ingo.
I'm guessing Rigmor's sacrifice is the catalyst to this transformation?
Probably, I mean, she is the chosen one, you know.
Hey,
Yes, but there are many enemies between us and Rigmor, and Dorajira cannot do this alone.
you have my sword, Dragonborn. Just lead the way.
Once Rigmor is safe, Khajiit will enter Oblivion alone to destroy the gate.
Ingo and I will take care of Rigmor.
Khajiit wants you both to take Rigmor to Homestead Farm. This one will place it on your map.
Let me change into something more suitable.
Consider it done.
I think the funniest thing about that costume change is actually that it is exactly that fast. The only thing I cut out was the awkward silence before he does it. Alright. We are gonna sign off for now. See you next time. Peace.